organic one side and common food one side. So that's our debate. So let's start.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Here's Saikul Alam. So I'll speak against the statement. During ancient times, when there is no technologies, peoples were bound to eat raw flesh of animals with blood or without cooking, we can say. And by 4000 BC, humans learned to cultivate the foods where they don't use pesticides and harmful chemicals to grow it. The main reason behind it is that at that time there were less population and agriculture lands were more as compared to now. And but now in 21st century, the population growth is enormous, and for which there is rise in air pollution, soil pollutions, and it is not possible to produce food naturally. So we are mainly focusing on to produce the foods artificially, means with the help of pesticides and manures and the byproducts of the animals. And this type of foods we can preserve it for long period of time, where organic foods we can preserve it.
But the non-organic food contains pesticides and harmful hormones. But as you know that pesticides are harmful for our health and they are also poisonous. Its consumption is really dangerous to human health. They may cause neurological problems, cancer, infertility, nausea, vomiting, etc. etc. They can cause. So basically, the logic is: would you tell you to not to eat poison, and why not we go organic and avoid pesticides?
Compared to Indian population, it's difficult to share food for everyone, each and everyone. So using artificial.
But Priyanka, a neurologist told that there is no clear evidence found that eating organic food makes a significant health difference or it produces a health decline to a person.
But according to Soil Association, it makes sure that the organic diet increases the consumption of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and essential fatty acids. If Indian
We
population is
get
consuming
vitamin
organic,
minerals even in
we
the
should also consume poison.
Shami, you can continue now.
no, actually we get even vitamins and minerals in normal common foods also. Actually, it's not
But
in
not
researches. It's not clear that it's not healthy for a.
So I'd like to join in. Hello everyone, my name is Abhishek. So before I get started with my points, I'd like to make two things, 2 points clear. The first thing is like I'm not against the fact of or the concept of organic farming. I'm just against the topic that or the fact that organic farming is superior. It's like more health beneficial than conventional farming or the normal farming. So what's my point of view is first of all, organic farming is not what you say. There's a problem. The demerits of organic farming is it's not accessible and the availability is also very less. Before I guess start my points, I like to ask those people who support organic farming that what's actually organic farming. Shouldn't we start the discussion on like what is actually organic food?
Hello, I would like to give the definition for the organic farming. Organic farming are crops which are grown um, without the use of synthetic herbicide, pesticides, fertilizer, and bioengineered genes. Without that, they are grown. And for organic livestock, they are grown very naturally. In natural conditions, they are grown, not in artificial, like uh, controlled temperature and all. They're left to the nature's call. Thank you. That was the definition of organic
Okay,
farming.
okay, Tushar, can you tell me that with the from using the organic fields we can feed the whole world as our population is so much only by using organic items?
It is possible, but we need further scientific research in that field. which is not there in this current government.
Yeah,
So in
after
so
doing
if in
scientific.
future,
Yeah, tell.
so in future, if we do more research, we can make this world a better environment. Means we can grow the crops in better environment, and it will also lead
But
to the change.
we already did lot of research, and we got to produce the non organic food. So we are producing this to feed the whole world, and it is easily accessible to the person, and even its cost is less than the organic food.
But it is also
Okay, I'd
degrading the
like to add
life
on to that.
time by time. Okay, please continue.
Okay. See, the thing is like the land is limited, and we know all that it's a fact that organic farming, like when you consider the same particular amount of land for organic farming and for conventional farming, the produce or the output of the organic, which comes from the particular amount of field, is less. That's a fact. Okay. So with the increased demand in population, do you really think it's going to sustain us all? Let me give you a small. Let me ask you a small question about that, you all. Suppose like I'm considering two people. I'm giving one organic apple, just one organic. I'm not giving him any other food. I'm gonna give him just one organic apple, and the other person, I'm gonna give him five conventional apple, which is from the conventional farming. Who do you think will be much healthier?
Organic.
How? Like, because it's also a fact that our body needs sufficient amount of nutrients every day. I told that I won't be giving him any other food, just a piece of just one apple. Do you really think the guy who is eating one apple per week is going to be much healthier than the other guy who's eating five apples for the week?
Abhishek,
Yeah, because
yeah, one second.
okay,
Let
please.
me just make his point clear. It is true that organic apples have certain amount of nutrients in them, but don't you think when you give five conventional apples, they have one apple has more than the sufficient nutrients in it, and you multiply that into five and you give it to one person, he'll get more nutrients than required for his body. Do you think it's harmful or safer to eat it?
See, what I have said is I'm just going to give him apple. That's what we do in fasting, right?
But don't you feel like the more, see, our body needs sufficient nutrients, not too many, right?
Okay, I have just given five as a number. It can reduce, but I'm just saying that will small amount of organic food sustain us rather than like sufficient amount of conventional food, which will be better.
Yeah, it will
I'm giving
because
sufficient
when
amount
we
of
are
conventional food.
so since you said if you give a person five conventional apple, they will contain helpful nutrition as well as life degrading nutrition. So the quantity will of the life degrading nutrition will be more and will degrade the person's health more than compared to the organic apple. Organic apple may be not able to fulfill, but it will not cause harm also. You see?
See, the thing is like when we say the so-called organic, how do you are you sure that it's completely organic? Okay, now we all know that the Green Revolution had started in the early 1960s, and the seeds which were like produced during that period are being continuously followed and just passed on to generations. Now, suppose you go to a grocery shop and it's labeled and you see food which is labeled as organic. How are you sure that it's completely organic? Because it might have traces of the old genetic altered seeds, so which might just pass on. So that's like completely violating the fact of organic food. The concept, it's completely been violated with it. So how can you just say that, yeah,
Exactly.
what I'm eating is like it's completely organic?
See, we have crossed many decades and years since our independence, and I don't think they'll still follow that method. We have come a long way after our independence, and I think changes have happened.
So what I'm saying is, see, during 1960s they have started Green Revolution, which like continue for a decade, which was followed for a decade. The seeds, now suppose for example paddy. Now the seeds of paddy during those decade for those 10 years are being continuously passed on. So the seeds or the plants which are grown further will also have those genetic traces. Won't so like do you really think it will be like completely organic as if like our ancestors used it before like around 100 before a century? It will still have its traces of the genetics,
Yeah,
genetically
there are,
default.
but not. See, there may be traces, but not in a very evident result. Okay, there are researches that shows that when you compare organic and conventional food, the amount of nutrients and calcium are almost the same. They're not that differentiable also,
So
but
that's a fact.
organic
That's
food.
a fact. When it's almost the same, so what's the point of having organic food by paying extra money? We all know that organic costs a lot.
See,
And
no,
when
no,
I
no.
tell
The organic food, the prices will decrease as the consumers demand more. Okay, that's a thing. If the consumers
wait,
demand
price will
more, the price
decrease
will
if the
increase
consumers
or
demand
decrease.
more. I don't agree to that because see, the land is limited, and we know that organic farming we won't be using any fertilizers, any inorganic stuff to increase the production. So the production rate will be in natural phase, which is going to be slow, but the human requirement and the demands are going to increase day by day. So will you really think it will sustain us?
Of course it will. It has enough nutrients and
I'm not talking about the
and
nutrients. Like, see, there's such a huge population. Okay, like sufficient nutrients, like you need a particular diet, particular nutrients. And when you go to a supermarket by any chance, okay, there are very few supermarkets which completely sell organic food, but mostly like presently it's increasing. I won't say that it's not, but it's increasing. But there's very small section of it which is reserved for the organic food. The rest is all conventional.
But it's the increasing, no? Means since in
there are
recent time, in
supermarkets
a
that are
decade,
fully dedicated to organic food itself. It's just that people are still learning how to use organic food. They are not that educated, or they're not ready to change their diet to conventional food to organic food, because we are so accustomed to have, see, since birth we have been given conventional food, okay, produced processed food. So it's very tough for us to figure out the difference between organic food and conventional food, and that's why it's hard.
Well, actually, I do have a different version of it because, like, see, eating organic food has become a trend of a fashion. Actually, when it's not that we eat like organic food just for our health benefit, it's become like my neighbor is buying an organic food. Why won't I buy it? It's like it's part of it. I won't say it's like everyone follows it, but certain number of people like buy organic food just to impress the neighbor.
That is a different case, but most of the people are more inclined to organic food because it changes their diet. They need to be clear and pure from inside, so they use organic food. And
Okay,
and
presently
nowadays,
it's a trend.
and and what
and I would like,
you will tell, and if the people is hurried to go for his job or for his college, in that case the people will more prefer to have organic food, or just he can take like egg roll or Maggi instead of taking organic food. Don't say except fruits.
Eggs, the example that you gave, that is also organic. I mean,
Egg,
it,
organic. Yeah,
yeah.
egg is organic, but that boiler's hen eggs, it is not organic. It is inorganic, because the organic egg is it should be, the hen should be fed free of animal byproducts and synthetic fertilizer and pesticides or other chemicals. That's if it satisfies the condition, then only the egg will be called as organic. But now means there are, but now about 114 billions in the year 2019 to 20 produced inorganic egg in India only.
See, it depends on your lifestyle, okay. If you have, if you're used to having organic food, so it's easier for you to grab something from your fridge, say something, an organic, I don't know, some roll, so it's easier.
But as compared to the organic egg and inorganic egg, there is no difference. Scientific that nutrologist says that.
See, it's a fact that even though we have developed so much in science and medicine, even the scientists haven't able to say particularly that yeah, eating organic food will like be more health beneficial. They're still in a controversy, even though we have advanced in technology for so extent, but still this hasn't been proved. So there has to be some reason, right, for that. They're not able to differentiate because if it was more healthier, then obviously people would have like the conventional farming will already be replaced by organic farming, but still we find conventional farming in a majority demand. And the second point, and the next one I would like to say is, when we say organic food or organic something, are you 100% sure that it doesn't have any pesticides within or any harmful chemicals?
The
I agree
least
with the
zero
fact that
point
I agree with the fact that yeah, if the amount of harmful chemicals is less, but like, is it completely not there?
value is negligible. The value of the amount of pesticides and other use is negligible. And
Well,
nowadays,
what
there is
I have heard from, like, what I have seen through or gone through internet, what I have found out is it's not negligible. It's like reduced by 45 to 55%. Okay, 45 to 55%. It's been reduced, but still they do have pesticides in it. Now imagine a situation. I'm a farmer from India. Now I want to start an organic farming. See, what are the difficulties I'll be facing? First, I need a particular I need to build a particular greenhouse. Okay, because the climate changes won't be suitable for the particular plants. So because of this diverse climatic change, so I need to build a greenhouse cost. The next thing is the knowledge. The knowledge of organic farming is not yet been like diverse to everyone. Not everyone knows how to produce more yield through organic ways. That's the second thing. And the next thing is, like, suppose, okay, I have done all this thing, I have cleared all this problem. I have got a good yield. What would happen if there is an pest attack? What will I do with that case? Like, if I am like burdened to use pesticide, if I don't, literally my crop will like, what you say, it will be a crop failure, and like I'll go in debt.
but we can prevent the diseases which attack the crops by many ways, such as means we can use natural controllers to prevent the disease and all. And there a report by a time says there have been increase in organic farmers by 60%. Their income is also around average of 1 crore per annum. That's a report by Times. There
It's a
was a
report by Times, but how many number of, it's like I'm not sure if it's from India or like how many farmers have increased there. Yeah, those farmers I'm talking about in a common, in a low level ground. Low level ground, first of all, they don't have enough money to buy seeds, and like putting a cost of greenhouse, that's gonna burden them a lot. And the next thing is, you said by using natural resources, natural medium. Can you elaborate on that?
like manure compost and all, green
Okay.
worm compost.
Yeah, okay, vermicompost manure. Okay, how do we get those manure, like decomposition, by decomposing the dead plants and animals or the veggies or whatever? When we decompose
Yeah,
those, won't that releases ethane to the atmosphere, ethane and other gases? You agree with me, right?
partially, but it has all. Everything in this world has its pros and cons, but the pros of organic farmers are more when compared to the cons. So we can ignore the
So
cons.
you can repeat that.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys, it took me a little late to come to the meeting because due to network issues. So I have a fact to tell, a story to tell. Just so you are in a forest area, and then you don't have any kind of any other option, and then you'll have to opt for organic food. So therefore, I would like to tell is that those people who have organic food have the lifespan more than those who eat, the inorganic ones.
Sorry to break out to you, but it's, as I said before you have joined, that it hasn't been scientifically proven yet that eating organic food, you'll be staying more healthier than eating conventional food. Okay, it
But due to
hasn't been released.
preservatives, there have been many kind of a situation where a person has fallen ill and many kind of other problems. It has brought a lot of health issues. But whereas when you see and when you peek out into a person who has only had or has only have the his habitat with the organic food, he could like literally live more than 100 years, like one not
Okay, when
eight,
you're saying
which
for
is
that
the
particular people, do you really referring to a common people or a particular group of people to it?
no, I meant of like kind of those people who have had what I have experienced
No,
from
no,
my
okay,
side.
okay.
Yeah, like
That,
tribal people or hilly people, you are saying. We are talking about whole the people, whole area.
Okay, for
Yeah,
example, have you
it's
seen
the fact that
villagers?
20 people
Villagers
cannot
do,
afford organic food.
for example, villagers, do they have like there is a survey which has told that villagers have had lifespan more than those of people who are living in city.
It's true. That's because they work hard than city people. Okay. And the thing is, like, our own immune system has the capacity to flush out any, what you say, those so-called poison like pesticides or bacteria. It's just that we don't work hard enough. Okay. And the next thing, what you have said is, yeah, they do have a lifespan. Those people eating organic food might have a longer lifespan, if I believe so. What if, like, do you really think it's like accessible to every common people? For example, like if buying grocery today, and the bill comes out to be for a conventional food comes out to be around 300, and for the convention and for the organic it will come out around 500. Do you really think like common people would afford them? Okay, I might go it for a month or two, but do you really think it will be like what you say accessible for continuously for my entire life?
What if you grow by your own way, like villagers, how they do? They grow it
Oh,
by their
But
own way.
but in the
They do
cities
not
area,
need.
we don't have the land to produce.
now we all can settle down in villages, can we, brother?
But you can make it actually through the terrace plantation. This is a new
Okay,
way of
terrace
Terrace,
plantation and
it
growing
is also,
plants,
so
growing
yeah,
vegetables,
to
etc.
planting in the terrace, we need to use pesticides. Without pesticides
no,
or
even though
naturally,
if you like grow
we can't
them,
produce.
you won't be having sufficient amount of time to eat. Now you have to sow the seeds, irrigate them properly, use so manures and all, and then you'll get an yield which you are like gonna eat. So you are gonna wait till that. Well, like, will you fast till that?
Till that, sorry.
Okay, Abhishek, when it comes to demand, as we've told before, it's all based on the consumers, okay, our common people. The more we demand for organic, the more it'll be available for common people. And when we talk about villagers and people who are lower than middle class, even they can once afford organic
See,
food. It's
the
not like
thing
they
is like
can't.
Okay, for
population
this
is not
demand,
gonna
I will say
reduce.
nowadays in our area, tomatoes are producing very much, and its cost is less. Even 2 rupees per kg or 3 rupee kilo, they are saying like this because they can't able to preserve it. That's why the cost is reduced. And the owners of our PGs, say for example, we are staying in PG, and the owners of our PGs, they are buying tomatoes because it is cheaper. They are only means serving us tomato in every means vegetables. They are using tomatoes because of the cheapers, and the farmers can preserve it for the future.
And one
And
more
for
point is, see, if the demand rises, the price will also rise. And if the quantity is less, the price will eventually rise. Now, see, the population is not going to reduce. It's going to be the same or it will eventually grow in future. But when you completely turn into organic farming, we know for the fact that organic farming, the produce or the yield is less. We know that for a fact. So
and
when
for
we have
organic
less amount of product and high demand, eventually the price will increase. And presently, where we are, like it's now we are stating approximately organic food costs double. It might cost like 4 times or 10 times. Now that's not easy to afford.
and sometimes if it is seasonal, then the organic food is less cost. But if it is not seasonal, say onion cost raises to 200 250 for organic, which is not easily means easily can affordable by the common people.
See, the demand, the price will either increase or decrease. And also it's based on there are more government aids that help the villagers to get more sufficient materials to start growing organic vegetables and deliver to us. So that's another point. And also about demand. See, again, yeah, it depends on us. The more we demand, the price will either increase or decrease. It's not sure that the price will obviously definitely increase.
Okay, so what basis can you say it will decrease?
See, again, that's a probability. We don't know exactly what's going to happen.
We know this for a fact that yeah, the amount of produce is less. The amount of produce is less, we know that for a fact, and the prices and the demand is more. So that's basic math. Like if the amount produce is less and the demand is more, eventually the price will increase.
Yeah, but as I said, there are government aids that help the farmers grow organic food. It's not like the government is not helping. So the more you, again, same, the more they produce, the more in demand, the price will obviously drop.
That's
At
what
least
the fact is.
not by
Like,
too much, but
see,
little.
The fact
see,
is that we can't produce the organic food throughout the year,
that's the
but
point.
in
We
organic
can't
food we can produce. That's why you are talking about the demands and that consumer cost and all. That's the fact.
demand would
If
come when.
consumption increases, obviously the production will increase. First, we should start consuming it. Then the demand will increase.
Okay,
If
see,
Okay,
price
okay.
remains
Nowadays
constant,
we are
the
okay.
production
Let
will
me tell.
increase. Therefore, the
Nowadays we
price
are
will drop.
consuming the tomatoes. Okay, whether its production is increasing or decreasing.
Tomatoes are a staple. They go in every dish and every food, so they will
Yeah, not
obviously
tomatoes. Nowadays it is 3 rupees per kg. But whatever other season, when it rises to 60 rupees, 80 rupees, 100 rupees.
The tomatoes are not growing in according to organic farming, right? If you grow according to organic farming, then it will matter.
But
See,
we are
there's
growing
organic farming
organic
for
farming now.
everything. The thing is, like, people aren't getting adapting to organic farming because they cannot afford the initial cost of building a greenhouse, especially in India.
That can be solved. Government is providing.
The government is helping, right? The government is
Yeah,
helping many
yeah,
times.
yeah, exactly, exactly. The government is telling
The
to use
government,
Consuming it,
pesticides.
then you get profits. Then you can make
so
it
the
sure.
government itself is selling pesticides to them rather than giving them organic.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're also supporting for the natural methods like the vermicomposite. They have increased the number of manual compost and all.
How
Now,
how how they are
coming to
supporting?
that point, now see the entire, or suppose the entire land is being like you use the entire part of a land for vermicompost or making manure. There are two things that will happen. See, first of all, the greenhouse gases will increase, and the second thing is like you need a larger amount of land. You okay? At least you will be using certain amount of land for making manure and all this. You cannot create those in like overnight in an what is a laboratory or anything. It will take a certain amount of land which could be used for some better use. And the next thing is like your manure, the production of manure and pest, like for like whatever you say, organic manure, it won't happen overnight. But it takes time. The entire concept of organic farming is that it's very slow, and the demand, like the people aren't gonna wait. Okay, yeah, we are growing, we'll be eating organic, so let's fast for an entire month, and we'll be at the month end, we'll be eating organic. People are not gonna wait for that.
And when it comes to the market, it comes means it comes like tons of the things when it comes out together. Means for which the cost reduced because of the high production only on that particular months or on that particular seasons.
See, as my friend said, since we are from childhood, or not even childhood, from birth we are eating conventional. So the gradual, we should take gradually. One in one night we cannot produce all organic farming. There will be changes gradually. So if you can slowly start by organic farming, for like example, for in 7 days a week we can like one day eat only organic farming and 6 day follow the conventional
Yeah,
food.
No,
but
And
it's
if
not
to
we
healthy.
produce
continue
everyone
that,
don't have
First,
the
like
agricultural
majority of the
land.
day you are eating conventional, and just for a day you are eating organic. Your body is getting the majority of conventional food, which you proclaim to have a lot of pesticides, which is poison
But yeah,
basically.
I do agree with this. But then, do you know what are the side effects which the inorganic food that one is causing?
Okay, see, the thing is, like, before you answer that, I'll just please answer this question that the organic food that you eat, how are you 100% sure that it's completely organic? See, the thing is like let me give you an example. The Canada Food Inspection Agency, CFIA, in 2011, it had done a survey. So what the survey was about based on apples. So from that survey, they had found out that 24% of the apples had huge amount of, which were labeled as organic, okay? They were labeled to be as organic, but still they had huge amount of pesticides in them. Okay.
I do
So
agree
what?
with this that
Hmm.
the question which you asked was correct. Okay, fine. But guess, does it have the side effect as more than those of the organic one? The pesticides
That's
have
the
more
reason.
side
No,
effects.
it doesn't have the thing. That's what I'm talking about. See, none of the organic farming or the conventional farming is completely correct or completely wrong. They have their merits and demerits individually and respectively. So that's the whole discussion is all about. The thing is, like, the topic is about eating organic food will make you much healthier, which I really don't think, because everything has its own merits and demerits.
But
Okay,
don't
now
you
one more
think
point.
organic food has more pros than cons compared to
Sorry,
conventional
can
food?
you repeat that?
As you said about merits and demerits, don't you think organic food has more advantage? Because
So if
obviously
It has
it's
more
was
pros.
that, if it was that, then organic farming would have replaced, or like it would have like waved off the conventional farming ages ago. But
that's
why is
because
conventional?
Because
it's
people
still
are
growing. We
not
don't
aware
have
of the
time
pros
to.
of the.
See, the thing is, like, mostly everyone are aware, because it has become a trend in the present scenario. Present scenario, it has become a trend eating organic stuff. You ask
See,
anyone, yeah, organic. Yeah, I love organic. That's what's the output we are
But
gonna
they
get.
but they truly don't know the real meaning of organic farming. No, they just for show off purpose say that we love organic. But are they 100% sure that they truly know the meaning of organic? So we should make them aware of the true meaning of the organic farming.
Yeah,
There are a
they
lot
are
of
Rather
knowing
than
the
just
meaning of
people
organic. That's why they
claiming
are
the
saying that we
benefits of
love organic
organic.
instead of taking inorganic. They must be knowing the meaning of organic. That's why they are taking now. We love to take organic instead of taking inorganic.
see, majority of the people don't follow the trends. That is one thing. Okay. And not everyone goes behind organic saying, oh, it's a trend now. We have to try it. Most of them go for organic because they need to be healthy from inside, right? It helps you with so many things. It organic food, it has omega-3 fatty acids. Organic chicken has omega-3 fatty acids, which help you with less it decreases your heart risks, heart diseases, and it fights your depression.
What
See,
happened?
I do
We don't
agree that it is
kill the
beneficial.
boilers and
Okay, I do agree that it has a beneficial effect, but yet again, we don't have any solid evidence that eating organic is we are much healthier by eating organic.